5 Interesting things about rhinoceros beetles. Due to its fighting prowess and popularity among Asian cultures, the Japanese rhinoceros beetle, also known as the Kabuto beetle, is a common insect. It is one of the bigger insects on Earth, and because of its might, mankind have been fascinated by it for a long time. The Japanese rhinoceros beetle is the subject of the following 5 fascinating facts. 1. The beetle can be found primarily in Japan, Taiwan, Korea, and eastern China. Rhinoceros beetles are closely related to scarab beetles and are a member of the Dynastinii subfamily of beetles. They frequently have brown or black coloring and eat sweet items like fruit and tree sap as part of their herbivorous diet. Males can grow to a maximum size of 2.36 inches, while females can grow to a maximum of 1.57 to 3.14 inches, 40 to 80 millimeters, 60 millimeters. The rhinoceros beetle has 2 horns, a larger horn on top of its head and a smaller horn in the shape of a Y on its front. It lifts prey with both horns while attacking them. Despite the fact that varieties of the beetle have been discovered on every continent except for Antarctica, they are most frequently found in Japan, Taiwan, Korea, and eastern China. In the wild, Kabuto beetles are mainly found in mountainous tropical and subtropical regions. 2. Names for the rhinoceros beetle vary from country to country. A Japanese rhinoceros beetle at close-up, it goes by 3 different names in Japan: Kabutomushi, Japanese horned beetle, and Japanese rhinoceros beetle. The Kabutomushi is the name given to the 3 in Japan the most frequently. Kabuto means helmet and mushi means insect in English. In Japanese culture, Kabutomushi is referred to as a helmet insect because of its resemblance to a samurai's helmet in appearance. 3. Only 16 months is the maximum lifespan of the rhinoceros beetle. It begins life as an egg and goes through several phases in its life cycle. The majority of the egg's existence is spent underground as a larva once it hatches. The larva will take about a year to grow and mature into a beetle. It only has around 4 months remaining to live as a fully fledged rhinoceros beetle once it has reached its full development. For the cycle to continue during this period, it must locate a partner and give birth to its own young. The males die in the fall after mating, whereas the females live until all the eggs are laid before passing away soon after. 4. Japanese culture is highly fond of rhinoceros beetles. Due to their use in ads and appearances as characters in anime and television cartoons, rhinoceros beetles have become a well-known symbol in Japanese culture. As a result, playing with rhinoceros beetles has grown common among kids who live close to their natural environment. They are offered for sale as pets in shops all around Asia, including Japan. Like in the US, having a pet guinea pig or hamster is common for the majority of kids. 5. Japanese rhinoceros beetles are aggressive and enjoy combat. Fortunately, the beetle doesn't typically attack people and isn't venomous, so it won't bite or sting us. They do, however, compete with other Kabuto beetles, especially for a partner. They fight with their horns during these vicious beetle fights, and occasionally they even snap the horns off of their adversaries. The rhinoceros beetle can lift 850 times its own weight and will use both of its horns to raise or flip an adversary. The rhinoceros beetles were produced and utilized exclusively for amusement because of our long-standing fascination with their extraordinary strength. Placing 2 male rhinoceros beetles on a log and placing a wager on which one will knock the other out first is a popular gambling game throughout Asia. The first to fall is the loser, and this is frequently the reason for significant financial gain or loss throughout Asia, particularly in the Ryukyu Islands. With its fiery temperament and distinctive strength, the Japanese rhinoceros beetle will never cease to astound people. They have grown to be larger and more powerful beetles via selective breeding, ranking among the world's toughest animals.